Right, so hopefully just that small section there will be enough to enable us to open this up. And once it's opened up, we can have extra flights. We can utilise this extra flight area. Of course, before I do that, oh my god, look at the bloody beehive mess they've made over here. Goodness me. Right, I think that's secure now, isn't it? So I can open it, I can unlock it. Wow, I have to be so careful with the mouse in this game. And I'm fairly sure that that is somehow related to screen resolution issues. Something that I really hope they fix. And really, they should have fixed it by now. But, you know, such is life, and life is such. Let's get back to this toilet that I started and then completely forgot about. So, let's go... actually, let's start with a binge. Let's begin with a binge and work our way back to sobriety. Okay, so that won't go flat against that wall, which is really bloody annoying. We'll put it there instead. Do the same down the bottom. It's going to be a slightly different layout, this one, I think. It just doesn't sit properly. I'm not liking that. We'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, oh yes, I was about to say, I don't know whether or not the sinks are modelled, but you can see that they kind of are. But I don't know whether they are when people are using them or not, or whether that's just an image that you see as you hover over it, or something along those lines. We'll see in a bit, because we'll be spying on people as they use the toilet, which is weird. I don't even know why I just said that. We're not doing that at all. But it'd be interesting to see whether or not people do sort of use the taps. Let's see. Someone here, are you going to use the tap? No. Dirty woman. Probably taking a shortcut. I think a lot of people are taking shortcuts and they're walking straight through the info flight display, which I didn't realise they could do. They walk straight through the doors. The doors don't even open. Yeah, the doors don't open. That's just silly. Wow, there's like 10 people come in here and all they're doing is oh, give the lady some discretion. Oh, goodness me. Oh, that's how I did it up here. It's a bush. That's what I'm looking for, a bush. But what's weird is that's sitting against the wall. Oh, I know what I've done here. I know what I've done here. I know what I've done here. Get rid of these bins. I've put them in the wrong way. What we need in the ladies' toilets is some bush. Silly man. Getting it all wrong. Why can't I dismantle this now? I've already done it. Right. Let's try this again then. So, some bush. Some decorative bush, no less. So we'll pop those there, there, and there. And then we'll get some bins. And we'll pop those. There, there. There, there. Sounds like I'm comforting them. There, bin. Good bin. Well done. Don't worry. There. Right, so now if we look at the toilet, we get the toilet stalls out. And I'm not sure how many I want to do, actually. Whoops. Yeah, I think we might go for another set of sinks. because quite often, in airports especially, people tend to use the sinks more than they use the toilets, believe it or not. 1, 2, 3, I can't even count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. So we've actually got more toilets than we have sinks. So I've kind of built that wrong. Kind of. But, you know, it's fine. I think it's proportionately okay. It's acceptable. And it works really well, as it does over here. Except I've built that rather different over there than I have here. And this has less sinks in it. So, I'm not sure which design I prefer out of those two. But in all honesty, I couldn't care less. So we'll move on. That's pretty much that. My God, look at this. This is just on fire. I haven't even checked any flights or anything. I don't know if anyone is getting their stuff. Boarding starts in 22 minutes. Refuel chance, 70% airline, 70% aircraft, 67% price elasticity. Equals 32.67% overall. What the hell does that mean? I have no idea what that means whatsoever. Deplane and clean. Don't know if that's happening. Now, oh, I saw in a video, I was watching someone else's video the other day, and there was like a new kind of baggage vehicle. Oh no, maybe not then. I thought I saw, pretty much like in Airport CEO, that you'd have like ramp staff actually going around checking the aircraft. I thought that was I thought that had been added to this. Apparently not. Right, we're going to have an electrical zone. Foundation, and we're going to put the electrical zone here. Wow, that was $100,000 for that then. That's ridiculous. In Airport CEO, foundations are way too cheap, but here they're way too expensive. Can someone please remind me when I made these light blue, pink, light blue, plink, plinkety plonk, light blue, plink, light blue, plonk. Right, okay, anyway, this is all open, so let's get some gate desks in. How am I doing this? 1, 2... Need to get a bit closer. These are only small gates, aren't they? I'm not sure I'm doing that right. It doesn't. Each time I do it, it feels like I haven't put it in the right place. But then when I look at it, it looks okay. See, every single time it doesn't quite line up properly in my eyeball. Now, either there's something wrong with my eyeball, or I've done that perfect. Very strange, very strange, very strange. We need some doors. Door. We need some door. What? Large sliding door. That's what we need. I don't think that clicked on it, did it? Door. How did I end up? Don't mess with me, game. Oh, I've forgotten about this huge gate here. We are going to have to build some foundation for that. Now, oh man, click and drag. Is that going to break security? Because they're going to knock that wall down. Do you know what? I think it might do. Still, I've done it now. 10 times speed. How are we doing? How are we doing? What should we... we've done a lot today, but it doesn't feel like we've achieved a lot. But already the video's sort of, I don't know, what, 20 minutes? 25 minutes long, something like that. So I do need to think about wrapping it up at some point. Have I changed... What is this? Oh, that's very cool that you can go to the ops panel from here. I like that a lot. Okay. So, have I changed this so that we've got... No, right. So this is one thing I did want to do. Right, let me just check the fuel situation very quickly. Right, so we have absolutely no fuel, which is very odd, because I'm fairly sure I spent about 250,000 on fuel in the previous episode. So let me just go here to fuel. That's nice and cheap. Let's buy 100,000 of it at 152. As soon as it goes one... Slow that down. Let's slow that down. As soon as you go... Oh man, it's shot right up again. 158... 152, 147, there we go. Okay, great. So, off-site pending delivery, 100,000 litres. Excellent. Right, so that we should have some fuel coming in fairly soon. We've got the fuel truck vehicles there. We've got 5 fuel truck vehicles. That might not be enough. But to start with, I think it will be fine. And let's look at having an arrivals and departures runway. So, ops panel. And this is one thing that SimAirport does very well, that Airport CEO doesn't cope with at all well, which is very strange. If you have 3 runways next to each other on the same trajectory, then you'll have 27 left, 27 centre and 27 right. Don't know what the hell that was. And it will name them appropriately. In Airport CEO, it doesn't do that, which is very odd. Right, so we'll not turn off arrivals first, we'll turn off departures first. So let's just figure out which one we want. So this is good for arrivals, I think. So we'll turn arrivals off for 36 right. And hopefully there's nothing already coming in on that and I've totally screwed them up. We'll turn departures off for 27 right. And then we just got that one small runway there. Oh, cancel, cancel, cancel. Okay, so that should work then. Let me just double check that. So planes will depart on here, arrive here, which means they are gonna... I am worried about them having to land here and drive all the way around. Or taxi all the way around. Maybe actually that should be departures. So if we have... So if we have 27 left as arrivals only, yeah, then all departures would go out this way. That makes more sense. Okay, so then this one will be departures only, and hopefully then they won't be getting in each other's way. Not too sure if that's going to work out the way I plan it. So, yeah, this is 27 right. So they'll arrive here and depart here. So that's for departures only. That's for departures only. Oh, 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 oh. 36 left is for anything, and 36C, which is the centre, is for departures only. Okay, great. Got there in the end. Got there in the end. So that should help out the flow of traffic, one hopes. So we'll have incoming this way, we'll have outgoing this way. And that seems to be working so far. That aeroplane there just did a 360 roll. So did that one. That's very odd. I think they're showing off a tad doing these flips whilst taking off. I think that's totally unnecessary, very unprofessional. Pretty cool to look at, but you know, other than that, bloody awful behaviour. Right, let's get another gate in here. Come on. Yeah, it's going to be a bit tight over here, I'm afraid. Is that the only bench we have? Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's a bit... So I'm going to convert this area then into seating. That doesn't look too bad. I'm not sure 300 odd people are going to be able to sit there, but something like that. Okay. Get some more decorative bushes in. What? Oh, can't be placed indoors. Oh, bloody annoying. Actually, I'm kind of digging this big ass thing here. Seems a bit crazy. Seems a bit crazy, but it fills up the gaps. And hopefully it gives a nice injection of niciness. I tell you what I haven't done, which I want to do. Where are the windows? I've seen windows on here and I keep meaning to... There we go. I'm going to make this whole dragon flipping click and drag. I'm going to make this whole window here a window. I'm going to make this whole window a window. Yeah. That's clearly not what I'm talking about. See, that's the problem with click and drag. Is it's glitchy as hell. So as soon as you start dragging, sometimes it disengages itself. Wow. So that whole area is going to become windows, which gives people a really good view of aircraft landing, the big jumbo jets on the gate, and you know, it's just going to be a cool area. Everybody's going to want to leave here at gate Q1. Q1. Okay, we're just going to pop a plant and a plant. And then we're going to assign this to Q1. We're going to assign this to Q1. And we're going to assign this to Q1. Now, one thing I haven't done and hadn't thought about is putting a flipping Q here. So, yeah. Maybe Q1 will be first class passengers only, and first class passengers behave better than normal passengers. Totally not true. Totally not true. Well, mostly not true. Mostly not true. Alright. So we're just going to pop these here as well. And that area is done. Now, as far as queuing goes, I'm just going to let this be a kind of a free-for-all. If that doesn't work out, I'll get rid of these seats and we'll put a queuing system here. But I think that's going to be okay. Because everybody, I mean, there's a lot of seating there. I think everybody's going to be able to seat. Everybody's going to be able to sit. So there shouldn't be any issues in that regard. We'll get some info points placed in logical areas. Actually, I might do that and get rid of that one. Dismantle, right click, cancel, and we'll put a bin here because these bins. Another thing that Airport CEO doesn't seem to do very well. It blocks usage position of the flight display. Oh man, are you kidding me? Oh, hang on, that one's okay. Oh, so if I just turn it like that. What? So why can I put one there, but I can't put one there? But I can put it that side of it. Cancel! Ha 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 ha! But that's annoying, isn't it? Oh, okay, he was carrying the plant, not the info display. Alright, let's try doing it the other way around then. That there, and then info. Does that make you happy? It does. That's weird. Okay, well, cool. As long as everyone's happy, I guess. As long as everyone's happy. That's a nice little area, that. That looks pretty executive, I'd say. Quite cool indeed. So anyway, I've got to rebuild this whole area here. It seems like all the flights are running super duper cool. Passenger satisfaction isn't that good because the environment is a bit crappy. That's a bit rude, actually. So basically, they are more demanding of plants and prettiness. I think our airport is looking pretty nice. I am, of course, biased, but I do. I think it looks pretty good. And I'm a bit disappointed that they don't like it, if I'm being honest. We could have a few more plants around here. In fact, let's make that our last thing today. We'll grab a couple of bushes. Is this inside or outside? Outside. Typical. So there's only 2 inside bushes available, and we'll just fill all these gaps in so that nobody can walk between them and everybody has to walk around the massive structure of plants. I think we'll leave a gap in the middle of that one, otherwise it'll just get crazy. And then hopefully, oh, you son of a gun, stupid game. Hopefully that will improve things. Let's just have a look here at environment heat map. So definitely the cafeteria is looking a bit dull and grey, but everything else is flipping green. Look at it. Okay, I grant you we could do with some over here. That looks new. That is cool. I don't know why that's cool. I do not know why that is cool, but that is cool. Just looking at that is awesome. Okay, then, monkey nuts. What are we doing here? We're going to whack... Oh, we haven't got any seating or anything over here. Okay, last thing today. Last thing today. No more building in this episode. This is it. The building ends here. God damn this stupid game. Cancel that project. Put it in properly. Stop messing about. I love the way that people just effortlessly leave this airport. It makes me feel like I've done a good job putting it together, you know? There we go, guys. There we go. So that baggage area is done. I kind of feel like I need to change the floor in here. What did I say? I said no more building. No more building. Carpet 2. Alright, we're going to go for some carpet 2. Because I'm convinced that putting carpet in... Oh, goodness me. I'm convinced that putting carpet in no longer breaks everything in the room. At least I hope that that fix is true. I've been told by a few people that that has been fixed, so I'm hoping that is true and nobody's lying to me. I'm sure nobody's lying to me. Right, pause. Carpet 2. And we'll just... Are you serious? You're holding everything up, sir. Boom. Okay. See how that looks. How does it look up here? God awful. And for some reason that is still there, look, that area. But anyway, baggage claim is complete. I actually prefer the way I've done it over here. It looks much better. Although I do wish I'd moved... I do wish now that I'd moved all of that down by one so that it was more centralised. But, you know, nah, not happening. Not today. No more building. Okay. So pretty groovy. I think we got quite a lot done there today, guys. It all looks pretty smart, pretty neat, pretty tidy, pretty organised. The game has improved and I'm liking it a lot. I just want to check on the fuel. Ops panel. How's our fuel situation looking? Off-site, pending delivery, 100,000 litres, 6 AM delivery. Alright, we're going to wait for 3 hours. And that's it. When the fuel gets here, there'll be no more gaming in this video. None at all. Let's just take a look at the report and see how they feel about things here. The heat map. I mean, God, that looks so awesome. Why doesn't that look awesome? Need some plants in there. But it is awesome. I don't care what these people say. They don't know. They know not what they say. They know not. Right. 1 hour, 10 minutes, and then this episode is over. I'm sure you guys are going to be more glad of that than I am. I need a drink. In fact, I've got a drink. Kind of Pepsi. Diet Pepsi without caffeine. That's right, it's fizzy water with a muddy taste. I love it. Right. Super sensitive to caffeine since my car accident. So, don't know why that is, but I can't drink it now. Here we go! Hoorah! We have a fuel truck, look at that. Shooting fuel from the top of the truck randomly into the area where it needs to go. And I assume that will reflect. My God, look how many people there are. That is just craziness. But nobody's missing their flights, I don't think. I haven't really checked any of the flights. It could be a disaster out there. I'll just have no idea whatsoever. Refuel chance 70%. 48% aircraft, 67% price elasticity, 22.40% overall. So that's the amount of profit we could possibly make by selling fuel to this aircraft. Brilliant. That's great. Anyway. Whoa, what's happened here? One of our fuel tanks is gone. And that massive aeroplane just drove straight through the middle of them. Wow. Yeah, that is big. Good God. So maybe we just need one of those instead of lots of these little ones. Still, these actually hold loads. Goodness me. 6.4% capacity. So yeah, we've got loads. We've got absolutely loads. We've got 1.5 million litres of fuel. No, we don't. Reserves are 100,000 litres of fuel, which is 0%. Maximum capacity is 1.5 million litres of fuel. I think that's working. I don't know. Oh, you can actually sell it back to the fuel exchange here, look. Oh, that's cool. So if you're short of money, if you're in a financial predicament, you can sell some fuel quick to raise some instant cash rather than getting a loan in. And if you're smart enough, so we bought ours at, I think it was 124 point something. So even selling at 130, which is below the market price per litre, then we'll still be making a profit. So yeah, I mean, you could probably just play like a mini game of the fuel exchange and just make absolutely millions just doing this if you so wanted to, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Right, guys, I think that's everything done. Oh, okay, one last thing. Has this finished yet? Yes. Yes, light rail transit. Longer light rail transit. Upgrades your LRT to a 4-car, 250 maximum capacity. We're going to have to do that. Fuel ports. Allows gates to be upgraded with fuel ports that can deliver jet fuel right where it is needed. Oh, I see. That goes on the gate where the aircraft is. I was thinking the external gates that the truck could drive in, which is where this whole episode started. Okay, no, that means actually putting a port on the gate itself. That's brilliant. Advanced ticketing system requires a CTO who must have an office. Well, I think I can hire a CTO now. I can. And now there's a COO. No, hang on. We already had that. What's new? Ramp agents? There are ramp agents. Aircraft stuck. Ramp agent to the rescue. They help unstick all the aircraft on the ground for a small one-time fee. When their work is done, they'll leave. Also known as the Golden Tow Bar Award. So basically, they couldn't fix some issues. We'll just have 3 of those. They couldn't fix some issues, so they just decided to create a new character called a ramp agent. So anyway, right, we've just hired a CTO. I've already built the office. I remember doing that before. And that's done, and we're all happy. And big smiles for everyone. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hit that like button if you would like to see more. And do you know, I don't think I've got any videos with 100 likes on. Not one. Most of my videos don't get 100 views, so it's unlikely. But there's a target, 100 likes. Share this video with your friends. Share my channel with your friends. Trying to get Sim UK moving forward and progressing as a channel. We seem to have slumped into a very slow, not moving forward kind of pace, which is a shame because I put an awful lot of work into it. And I don't know, I get some positive comments, I get a lot of negative comments, but I do get some positive comments, and I feel like overall I'm probably doing an okay job. I could definitely do better, I know this. But anyway, that's just a small shout out for myself there. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you appreciate it. That's a Freudian slip right there. I really appreciate it. I hope you appreciate it, even just a tiny bit. And yeah, until next time, take care of yourselves. Please join me again where we'll continue Airport CEO Alternative SimAirport. I made a mistake there, but turned it into a normal sentence, kind of. I better go now before I say anything more stupid than I already have. Take care. Goodbye for now.